like that.
I don't know.
I'm like, I don't trust it. Because I've recorded stuff already and it, like, it, like, didn't get it. It sucked. And why is that one frozen up there? Both pictures are frozen. But it's still counting. All right, anyway, let's dive into it. Hey guys, welcome to Wisdom Synergy. I'm the Grim One. This is my daughter, Kara. Say hello to the people. Are you talking into the mic?
No.
It's her first time, so
Far
yeah.
away.
Like, you're supposed to, like, bring it to the front of you, but yeah. I want to do a restart. Yeah, you kind of want, not in front of your face directly, but, like,
Why not?
you still want to see your face. Like,
Hey guys.
hey, can you see yourself?
No.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's better.
Look how pretty she is. Oh, God. I'm her dad. Oh, what do you think so far?
I'm scared.
This is podcasting.
Okay.
This is what it's like. Okay. So, hey, everyone, before we dive in, just let me say this. Towards the end of this episode, Kara and I are going to share one of the hardest but most freeing truths we've learned about family, boundaries, and healing. It's kind of insight that changes how you show up for yourself and the people you love. So stick with us because it's not just helpful, it's healing.
Yeah, and if you've ever felt stuck in a toxic relationship, especially with someone close to you, this episode is definitely for you.
We're talking manipulation, narcissism, and emotional abuse.
And how to protect your peace without losing yourself.
Damn straight. And if you're new here, welcome to Wisdom Synergy, right?
Yeah.
Say welcome to the people.
Welcome.
The space where generations meet to heal, grow, and break cycles. If you haven't already, make sure you follow or subscribe on your favorite podcast app, Spotify, Apple, YouTube, wherever you're tuning in.
And share with someone who might read it, a friend, a sibling, even a parent. You never know who's quietly going through something and needs to hear this.
True that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you ever feel like you want to tell somebody something, but you're afraid to, like, speak up about it? I know I do sometimes. Like, it's hard to start a conversation sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, it's, like, super serious, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's, like, awkward and never really all that fun. Right? You know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we had conversations like that, didn't we?
Yeah.
Like, you know, dad conversations, and you're like, okay, dad. Right?
Yeah.
True. Well, let them know we're real people.
We are.
Yeah, we have regular lives like everybody else does. We're father and daughter. We get along most times.
We always
Sometimes.
get along.
I know. Sometimes, you know, I can be upset, and you can be upset too sometimes.
Yeah.
That's normal, right? Okay, so moving on. All right, this is where it really gets real. Okay, you guys want to get real with us? Because we like the realest motherfuckers. Anyway, are we real or are we real? I gotta check my sound there. Okay, so this is where we get real. It's one thing to talk about manipulation or narcissistic behavior when someone at work or it's a casual friend. But what happens when it's someone you love? Like a parent, a sibling, or someone in your family.
Yeah, that could be super confusing, like growing up thinking, they're my family, they're supposed to love me. But sometimes they're not the one. Wait.
It's okay, take your time, it's okay.
They're ones.
It's not as easy as it
They're
looks,
the ones
is it?
that hurt you the most and make you feel bad for even bringing it up.
True. I've been there already. I can relate to that a little bit. Can you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's kind of sad.
I'm really bad at this.
It's not as easy as it looks, is it?
No.
It's kind of hard. But people like the realness, so this is good. You know what I mean? This is cool.
Yeah.
It's your first time. It's like my second time, so you're doing, like, just as good as I am. Exactly. A lot of the time, the manipulation isn't obvious. It's not yelling or name calling. It's more subtle, like guilt trips, silent treatment, twisting your words until you start to second guess your own thoughts. This is emotional abuse.
That's gaslighting.
Yeah, big time.
When they do something hurtful, but then they act like you're crazy for the one reacting.
Boy, doesn't that drive you insane?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You nailed it, okay? And the hardest part, society tells us that family is everything, which we tend to think, I think, naturally.
Yeah.
We like to think that. Blood is thicker than water and all that. But real love respects your boundaries. Real love makes you feel safe, not scared, confused, or drained. And manipulation and shit like that can really drain you.
Yeah.
It can be exhausting.
So, like, what do you do when it's someone close, someone you can't really avoid?
Well, that's something we're going to talk about because this is something to know. You know what I mean? Because it's like, how do you deal with these kind of people? Especially when you love them.
Yeah.
When you love somebody, it's so much harder to bring up this conversation and say, how you feel
Yeah.
in a
And they
respectful
just
way.
put
Yeah.
it on you.
Yeah.
I hate that.
You know why?
Why?
Because it's easy.
Yeah. You can blame everybody else for your actions.
Exactly. You know, when you're going up to some shit
Yeah.
and realize your own actions are kind of fucked up,
Yeah.
then you start to learn the
Yeah.
hard way.
Well, that's not how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to
Well,
take action for your.
that's where the boundaries come in. There's something called like a gray rock method. It means when they try to push your buttons or start drama, you don't give them emotional reaction. You stay neutral, like a boring gray rock. Mm-hmm.
So it's basically.
Good advice, right?
Yeah.
I'm not here.
So it's basically like you're not gonna get a show out of me today.
Exactly, because you know what? They're looking for that. They want to
Yeah.
get the rise out of you. They have certain things. So another important thing is that you don't have to overshare or keep fixing the relationship if they keep disrespecting you.
Yeah.
It's important, you know? You can go low contact, limit phone calls, keep things surface level, and take space when you need it because it's not illegal for you to need some space.
That's allowed even when it's your mom or your uncle or whoever.
You might ask that, and yeah, that's a good question because, you know, yeah, but yes, you're allowed. The answer is yes, you're allowed. It's not being selfish. It's not being greedy.
Yeah.
You know, everybody needs me time because
You have to protect yourself.
you absolutely do because you know if you don't love yourself, you're not going to love anybody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it starts with the self-love is important, and your self-worth I think is very important, especially for young ladies out there at your age. It needs to be heard. You know, your self-worth is a lot, and you know we all struggle with things, but that's why we're here to talk about it. Look at us go. I think this is great. This is good. This is good. So, boundaries aren't about pushing them. They're about protecting you. Okay? You can love someone from a distance. And I think I told you this already once or twice. And you're allowed to say this relationship only works if there's respect. And that I agree with 100% for anybody listening, no matter what age. It doesn't matter. That's an important message.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if they get mad and say you've changed, that's not your fault.
It's not your fault because people change all the time.
Yeah.
And you got to think of every second of the day, we're taking a different breath. We're taking a different move, a different step, a different, a different thought. Everything's constantly changing. And I think people need to keep that in mind sometimes. So that reaction often means the boundary is working. Okay. You're no longer giving them the power over your peace.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like rebuilding confidence after emotional abuse. Let's talk about healing next. How to rebuild your confidence after emotional abuse. Yes, because that damage doesn't just go away. It can take a while, even remember who you were before, which is true. Like you'll start, that's like part of the gaslighting, I think, is, you questioning who you really are and who you were compared to what your thoughts of who you are.
Yeah.
And because we're always worried about what other people think of us constantly. At least I am anyway. I'm real with it. Yeah. I'm insecure. I am. I might seem confident, but I'm not really all that confident. But one step in reconnecting with your inner voice after manipulation, it can be heard to trust your gut. Start small. Pick things for you. What you wear, what music you love, what you spend time with. Own your choices. And I agree with that so much.
I like that. Also doing things that make you feel capable, like hobbies, creating stuff, even sports, anything that reminds you you're strong and smart.
Absolutely. Dude, that hit home right there. Because that is the most important thing. When you take time for yourself and have a hobby, or doing something for yourself, it's fulfilling, and people are going to say, oh, well, you're supposed to spend time with me or do this or that. You know what I mean? And you're not entitled to have to do anything in life necessarily. If you had plans on Friday night to hang out with your dad and do crochet or whatever something stupid we might get into.
I'm not doing that.
Me either. But anyway, I was just saying, it's like you shouldn't have to feel bad for making plans with your dad, but then your boyfriend says, well, we can go out Friday night, but I already made plans. And then he's going to act a certain way. It's kind of not fair towards you because you wanted to spend time with your dad originally and had plans. Just saying as an example. It's not the case. It's just saying as an example.
Might be.
I don't know. You don't tell me much. So you want to celebrate your growth and not just your outcomes because healing isn't linear. It's okay to have setbacks, and just like any other thing that you try to quit or addiction, there's always setbacks. Even with trying to improve yourself or anything in your life, you gotta trial and error. You gotta find what works for you. Right?
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
What about helping a friend who's stuck in a toxic situation?
That's a tough one. So you want to definitely support without judgment, okay?
Yeah.
Because who has time to judge people?
I got that one.
Right. Be safe. Be a safe space for your friend, okay? And like I always said, instead of telling somebody to get over it,
Yeah.
you can help them through it.
Yeah.
If you care about that person, you're not gonna say, get over it, dude.
Yeah.
No, you're gonna take them and say, I want to help you through this. We're gonna whatever it takes to help you to get through this. That's a friend. That's family.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I know.
You need, so let's say, instead of saying you need to leave, try, you deserve to feel safe. I'm here when you're ready. I know. I try.
Yeah.
I try to listen as much as I can. I talk too much. All right. Remind them that they're not crazy and that they're not alone, because they're definitely not. Because feeling isolated is what keeps a lot of people stuck. And yeah, it has a tendency to really stick you good. Stick you right in the butt. Right? Then you can't move. Then you're paralyzed because your butt's all fucking plugged up. Anyway, if you're walking away from this episode with new clarity and want to say, we're proud of you. You definitely deserve peace. You definitely deserve freedom. And you don't have to keep proving your pain to people who caused it.
And the truth we promised earlier, here it is. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do is step away from someone who refuses to grow. You don't have to stay just because it's family. You are allowed to protect your energy even from people you love.
This is so true. That's heavy, man.
Yeah, that is.
If this conversation hits home with anybody, please hit that follow or subscribe button. New episodes drop every week, and trust me, we're just getting started.
You can find us on Instagram and TikTok at Wisdom Synergy, where we post extra clips, quotes, Q&As, and come join the community.
Exactly. We'll see you guys next time, and until then, keep... Look, it cut me off, so what's he say?
Keep choosing healing over history. Peace and love, y'all.
Oh, peace and love. Thank you guys for watching. And it's my daughter, Kara. She's the most amazing, beautiful girl in the world. She's awesome. I'm so proud. Thanks for helping me with this episode. Say goodbye.
Bye.
See y'all. That was good. That was good.